Hello, fellow YouTubers and friends. It is Lady Rhapsodos here, coming at ya from where I am. I know I usually don't make videos because I'm more of a written expression kind of person, and I don't really explain things very well verbally, and usually I'm busy writing some stories, but people who actually read my fan fiction, you've noticed I haven't updated in a while. I'm really sorry about that. Got a new job, and school, and things like that have kept that at bay. But that's not what I'm talking about today. I'm talking about something completely different. For some of you who follow, like the the 2 or 3 videos I've ever made, you noticed my last one I was talking about random facts about myself. And I mentioned that I really like to do theater stuff, like whether it's doing tech, or lighting, or music, or acting. I like doing things with theater, and it's not the position, it's the principle. As we all know, for those of us who like theater, which is actually what this video is intended for. Excuse me. But I wanted to make this video because I have a concern for those of us who are very enthused about the world of theater and the principles that come along with loving acting and theater and things of that nature. I had a concern made to me the other day. I just got involved with this production of Our Town by Thornton Miller, I think it is. It's really famous. It's one of those plays everybody does like a million times. I just got involved in this production. I got the lead role, stage manager. I'm really excited because I haven't done a lead role in a long time. So I was really excited to get this role. And I'm in this theater program. Not going to name names because that's not nice. But it's not so much the people, it's the principal. I'm involved in this group where what you do is they have their traditions. Everyone who's ever done theater knows that certain theaters have certain traditions, and that's awesome. It's good to have traditions with a theater because the whole spirit of thespianism is, we're a community and we have certain taboos and rituals that we do, which are fun, that help us get into the spirit of production because, it's artistic in nature. So you need to have artistic ideas about what you want to do with a show. But that's not my problem. I came into the production the other day. We were getting ready to do a read-through. And keep in mind, I go to school like all day. And when I'm not at school, I'm working. And I, took time out of my schedule to do this show, which I love. I love doing theater. But thing about theater is you're going in and you expect to be treated as a full-fledged member of the cast. There's no cliquiness in a cast. There's no alienation of any members because that's not acceptable. You need to be a group, a community. It doesn't matter if you like your cast members or not. You're there to do a show and you need to get along with what you're doing it with, and there needs to be no caste system or separation of power in a theater. It's just ridiculous. I get to the production the other day, and I'm getting ready to do my read-through, and I'm thirsty as a bitch because I go to school all day and I work. I open up my little can of soda, and this person descends on me like a hawk. You can't be drinking that in here. And I was like, okay. And these people had been munching on their Taco Bell over on the stage. And I say, well, you're having your snacks. I figure I can have my little snack over here. I'm not spilling anything. Not going to get anything on the seats. Just having a little drink before I get ready to do my spiel. And they are like, you are not a member of the Thespian organization, and the privilege of eating is only entitled to those who are a member of that organization. And this blew my mind because I've done theater since I was a little kid. My mom has done professional work. She's a theater major. She's a professional. And she raised me with all the principles of being, a professional thespian, saying, this is not a fraternity. Theater has never been thought of as a fraternity of people trying to exclude themselves from everyone else, thinking that they're higher and mightier because they're a member of a little club. This doesn't fly. And I don't know who came up with this idea of an organization for esteemed thespians, because to me, like, what I was raised to think of as theater, that's not theater. And I don't know if somebody knows anything about this organization. Apparently this is like a national thing. If somebody knows something about this and I'm missing something, let me know. Because as far as I can see, theater has always been about a mutual love of theatrics, an appreciation for the arts, and a sense of community. Anybody that has any appreciation for theatrics is a thespian, and no official title is supposed to come in the way of that. That's just what I was raised to believe about theater, and anybody who feels the same, please, give me an amen. And those of you who do not feel that way, then you let me know, because I'm really confused about this whole deal. It's got me all worked up, because it's not acceptable to be alienating members of the cast, saying I can't have my bottle of water in the theater because I'm not a member of your little club. That's not theater. I work just as hard as everybody else on that cast list. Everybody who's doing behind the stage work, and everybody who's doing on the stage work, and people who are directing and making lists, we're a community. There's no, this person is higher ranked than this person, or you don't do as much work as these people. We all do the same amount of work in theater. We're all equal, and it's not acceptable to be alienating people from your little clique because I'm not a member of your little club, okay? It's not acceptable. I won't stand for it. Just had to get that off my chest. People who feel the same, give me a thumbs up. Or I liked the star system, but now we have likes. So give me a like if you feel the same. I love you guys. I'll check you later. Have a nice